And we do see some movement here in the middle lane. They spot out Schofield. The jump, all of that, but the shackle, like we talked about, beautiful egg coming through. Crystallize, though, he's got his eyes on the prize. Objective-based gaming will be able to take down Schofield. They'll take down Pepita. They take down Miz. They take down almost everyone except for Tomato.
This is not a play. You can't do this, guys.
You cannot fight with just a couple
of
yards.
That's a BKB lead.
They're going to probably get more here as well. There will be 2 buybacks for the egg.
It's dead.
Yeah, Jonas and Van commits with the BKB, jumps forward. The Winter's Curse holds down the 2 of them. They may have killed the Aegis, but Hansken's making sure they find more as he jumps in with the call. Monet dunked down. And they're not finding anything at all. I don't think we've lost anyone yet on the side of TFT. They may lose Frost. No, Frost still alive. Jumping again. Hansken with the call. Light strike from Chessie. As that was to say, a fight with 4 buybacks.
Standing here with Pepita. You're playing Navi today. Do you think you're going to win?
Yes.
All right. Back to you, Shiver.
What just happened?
But they're pushing for the tier 3s, but they have no building damage, Owen. They're not hitting this tower nearly hard enough.
Oh, I saw it! He's got him! He's got the cheese, though!
Another huge drop from Jonas.
Oh, and he might have just closed again. No, the double buybacks. They're there. Oh, the boundless strike! He gives them the big one.
Here he comes.
Here we go with the big zip. He's got the vision. He's got the hex on the Jonas and Van Arfu. He should die, but Frost. Oh! The vortex! The skewer! They're all surrounded up. They got the damage. Monet's in. He's trying to punch them down. He's beat down Frost. Frost is dead. The cleave.
Oh my God!
Monet! Triple kill. Looks towards Jesse Arfu.
This could be it.
I mean, it is.
This is it.
It is it. It's game over. It's game over. It's game over. RNG winning what must have been one of the most unwinnable games I feel like I've seen in a long time. But they.
All right, Thomas, teach me this. One, two, three, four. One. My legs stopped working. All right. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. No. I think I'll stick to hosting, you guys. Let's get going. Can we crank that applause up for Thomas, because he's doing that every single day and he's just pumping out the tunes for all intros and exits and all that and makes it seem effortless. When I thought, I can do that too. I cannot do any of that. I can't even hold a beat apparently. But you know, that's why we got Thomas, and that's why we got him here for the CORSAIR DreamLeague Season 10, or otherwise known as the Shiver Show. That's right, it is day 4. You know what that means? That means the group stages are done. That means we have 4 days left. And I know 4 days, it's going to be great. But you know what the best thing is? It's time for some bloodshed. We're going to get some teams eliminated. I should not be that happy about that, but I know. I'm excited for today. I know someone else who's excited for today as well. And his name is Sir Action Slacks. It's not actually his name, but he goes under the name of Sir Action Slacks.
That's every man's dream, is to walk in under goddamn Indiana Jones.
Yes.
Bless you, sir. Thank you very much.
Awesome. Good morning, Slacks. Are you sure you want to start the day with a monster?
Absolutely. This is Monster Energy, the Doctor.
Actually, that is the best tasting one. I'm going to agree with that.
It's really good. Sponsored by Monster Energy and CORSAIR DreamLeague in the Monster Energy studio.
I mean, they all taste great, but this one tastes the best.
That's correct, Sheeby Deeby.
Oh, you looking forward to today then? Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Elimination matches.
Really?
Yeah.
People are going home today?
Finally.
Jeez, you sound like my mom after Thanksgiving.
No, you know, it's like, what?
Finally, people are going home.
I mean, I'm not surprised about that.
Get out of my house. All right, but yeah, I'm excited to see everything be on the line. Everyone's had it real easy so far. Lose a couple games, maybe we'll win something. No longer. You lose games, get out of my house.
Yep, get out of my studio. You know who I want to get into my studio?
Who's that?
It is Kyle and Moxie that I want to get into my studio.
Okay. This is a solemn song.
Are we ruining the panel?
Good morning, you two.
Good morning.
I'm looking forward to casting some elimination matches.
Oh, yeah.
Can't wait.
Can't wait.
Nada.
You know what? Before we can talk about elimination matches, it is time to get to the order of the day. And that was the order of yesterday.
The pizza.
No, not that. Definitely not that. Don't even talk about it. We're talking about yesterday's games, yesterday as a whole. Yesterday was your birthday, Moxie. Did you have a good birthday?
I had a wonderful birthday. Oh my gosh, I wasn't expecting all that. I wasn't expecting a full mariachi band to sing me.
I don't think anybody was expecting a mariachi band.
I loved it. I want more of this. This is great.
You like the final Tribe RNG match that they gave you as well?
Oh my God. Yeah, that was one hell of a birthday present right there.
Highlight of yesterday, Kyle?
Yeah, I loved it. Every minute of it.
Well, what was your highlight of yesterday, if it wasn't that?
I had a really great milkshake.
Actually, he did. This is actually true.
And I don't get to have that very often because I'm lactose intolerant. But Moxie came through, had those magic tablets that allow you to drink milk. Thank God. Thank goodness.
That was pretty good. We went out for birthday dinner. It was a good day. As said, though, I mean, yesterday nobody got eliminated. It was the end of the group stages. It was a relatively short day for us. Today will be definitely a long day, and I hope you're all ready for that. I am definitely ready for that. And I'm sure you're wondering right now, why is there a picture of pumpkins next to you? And I'm wondering the same thing. But I can tell you that you see the pumpkins, there's like a couple of different sizes. You know, some pumpkins are better than others. And it's the same as teams. Some teams are better than others. We can pretend like everybody's even and it's all going to be a great day of Dota 2, but some teams are just better.
All pumpkins are not equal.
We're pumpkins.
We can pretend like all pumpkins are equal, but we all know they're not.
Too.
We all know.
What I want to talk about, you guys, is teams and the difference between them, but then more specifically, stop laughing. The difference between Tier 1, Tier 2, and Tier 3 teams. And I know, Kyle, you once made the saying, like, Tier 1 teams are the teams that have a chance of winning the major. Tier 2 teams are the teams that always make it to the major. And Tier 3 teams is the rest.
Sounds about right, yeah. I think if you look at the Tier 1, because Dota's gotten a lot more difficult as the years go on. And talking with players that are trying to build teams, like, the common theme is, like, it's so hard to become Tier 1 because the competition is stacked. You've got like the VP, Liquid, OG, and I feel like I'm missing a team.
Can you stay completely still? Look to your right just a little bit more. No, keep the camera there. No, back. Move your head a little to the left. Keep going. Other way. No, rotate. The other way. Rotate. Whoa! A little bit more to the other side now. A little bit more. Stop. Doesn't it look like he has an artificial ear? That's so neat. It's like he's a robot.
Stop derating the conversation, Slack.
All right, continue.
Of all things.
He looks like a robot. All right, continue, Kyle.
Continue, Kyle.
So as I was saying, those teams haven't made roster changes. They've been solid for multiple years at this point, and it's just like near impossible to take them down unless you find something special. Like there's got to be something that elevates your gameplay from that elite level of Dota to transcendent, to you're watching Anna, and even as a pro player, you're like, holy shit, like what is this guy doing?
Cannot be unseen is one of those things, in case you're wondering why everybody is still laughing.
Like he got an artificial ear, dog. I love it.
What's the difference between tiers of teams for you, Slack?
Isn't it uncomfortable?
Well, you know, there is no difference to tiers to me, dog. every freaking event, someone's like, this guy's great, this guy's up and coming. It's all about the synergy, you know? You can only decide who's a good team based on the patch, is what I've learned. And some teams, they just float to the top, like a rotten curd and a thing of milk. Other teams, they sink to the bottom, like my career. So overall, can't tell what teams are good depending on the patch. I don't believe in tiers. It's all made by the patriarchy to keep us down.
You know what also is a way to determine if the teams have a chance to become a tier 1 or tier 2 team?
What's that?
It's got to do with our next topic. It's gems. That's right. You might have heard a couple of gems in the last couple of months. Thompson, a gem, just came out of almost nowhere and made it to TI and won TI, just like that. We also, of course, Nisha, another gem up and coming. And how do you recognize those gems? Where did they come from? Like, Kyle, you're captain. How can you see who is the gem?
Ask this. I went sifting. I was one of those gold miners that went to Alaska, but I picked a really bad river to start sifting. All I got was a few croutons and a rusty dog tag.
Moxie, when you're casting a game, how do you recognize like which player is better than the rest? Like, what is something that you look for?
I think you have to look for consistency. You look for those players that, you know, a lot of the times you're looking at positioning, you're looking at them making intelligent choices when they look at their items. So, you know, just finding that one person that no matter what, you're excited to see them. You're excited to see maybe a certain hero that they're going to be playing. And then, you know, just knowing that they're going to be solid and the rest of the team maybe not quite as consistent, and you're a little bit worried about that. So you're like, okay, can they carry this game? Can they do this? But can the rest of the team, you know, come together and just rally sort of deal?
You're looking pensive there, Slacks.
Just try not to look at Kyle's.
Yeah, no. Gems are, again, like, you know, special teams. You just find these players that can just do amazing things. Like, look at Anna. That, to me, is a Dota 2 gem. He comes in, he does amazing things, he wins all the majors, he disappears.
He
comes back, wins TI,
won the major,
disappears.
Disappeared for a year and a half. It's like, oh, I'm back for TI, boys. We're going to come in as number 18 and just win the thing.
Yeah.
I'm going to carry.
That is the biggest gem in Dota 2, I think.
Yeah.
The the shining example, because he's like that thing on the Titanic. You know,
I was going to
remember
go with Aladdin, personally.
That's not.
How about
that's a genie? They both
He's a
start
diamond in the rough.
He
That's
is a
literally
diamond in the
Aladdin.
rough.
He ain't a what?
Yeah, that's what they say.
Diamond in the rough.
Look for the diamond in the rough.
That's about a genie, you dummies.
No,
It's not.
it really is not.
The genie's a part of it, but
It's all a metaphor
the
because
prophecy.
Jafar is secretly the old guy saying he needs a diamond in the rough. And it turns out that Aladdin actually is a diamond in the rough, even though Jafar has nefarious intentions. He's
Aladdin
All right,
would've
you
been
guys,
nothing
all right,
without
calm down.
He's a street rat unless magic made his life different. The movie was about finding a genie. He's a street rat.
All right. I'm sure that at this tournament, Kyle, there must be a diamond in the rough somewhere as well. It's just waiting to be discovered, right?
Oh, yes, there is, Sheaves. Is it time?
It is
Would you like
time.
me to tell you?
Yeah, I want you to tell me.
I'm sick of the disrespect and the fake. Stop.
I'm laughing. I'm getting ready.
I'm sick of the disrespect and the fake news. Because there is a diamond in the rough here at this tournament. And you all know who he is. There was an American in-house league that lasted a full 2 seasons, the longest ever. The first season, right before TI5, was won by Sumail. What did he do? That's right, he won TI. Do you know who won season 2?
Who? Tell us.
Tell us.
Brian Banana Slamma.
Go on.
Stop this. This is serious.
Yeah, America.
He won that season. He deserves a shot.
America. Fuck yeah.
How many players can combine a flawless complexion, a chiseled jawline, one of the most popular and well-loved streams in the world, in addition to having a helpful and friendly demeanor and attitude for all? Team Runes might not have won a game at this event, but BSJ has won a place in our hearts, and I'm proud to back him and be the first to say that he shall win a TI. And all you doubters will be proven wrong.
She's literally carrying an American flag. How can you call her a doubter?
Let's go.
That's all I have to say.
All right, well, we are, of course, in Sweden, so it is great that we get some national pride here for America, but I mean, we gotta please the Swedes as well. And Swedish Dota, they are very proud of their Swedish Dota. And we can figure out just how proud they are by watching the next video.
Swedish Dota used to be one of the strongest nations because of Alliance back in the days. It still is pretty strong, but now we're more scattered. There's still the final tribe that's doing pretty solid.
We have a very strong discipline in like mainly coming from Frost that's been spreading across the team as a whole. We try to take everything seriously. All we do, every work towards lands, in lands, have a good schedule.
I think we have a good dynamic. It's glued together by friendship, but also made stronger by discipline. We put the responsibility on every individual to do their work.
If I would describe our playstyle, we try to have like a very open mind towards the draft. We have experience with a lot of heroes, but we like mainly try to play around a lot of team fight, strong lanes, as well as try to be disciplined in our movements.
Winning DreamLeague would be huge for us. First of all, it will be the first tournament that we had won with this squad, or with the Final Tribe's history, basically. We're in good shape, mentally and mechanically in Dota. We're prepared. We just got to keep working, and I think we'll do very well.
I think Swedes are good in esports because I think it's very common for Swedes to have a computer at home, and I think maybe there's like more acceptance in the Swedish community to like spend a lot of hours in front of a computer.
The ritual itself it originates a bit from Wolf of Wall Street, because we wanted something that is like hardcore winner mentality. And then we put our own twist to it.
The long-time goal for TFT is for sure to win TI. We want to be the first with our thing. We want to show everybody that what we do is the absolute best thing to do to be the best team in Dota 2.
The Final Tribe playing here on home soil. And I always wonder, does that give a little bit of extra to a team, like playing on home soil? Slacks?
Hell yeah, you got all the dead ghosts under your feet.
What the?
Everywhere in the world.
No, whoa. He does have a point.
Every step that you take, somebody died. It's in human history. We've been around for thousands of years. Their souls are coming up. Every battle is
this studio was built on the site of a Swedish revolution, actually, in the early 800s, where the Viking lord Olafsson was defeated by the...
Is it hot the graveyard? Run! Nah, but not really, though. I think that playing on the home soil, of course, it does give you a lot of physiological benefits. You don't got to travel.
You've broken my co-caster.
You can eat all your favorite food, your stomach, your biology set. Yesterday, we ate a moose, for Christ's sake. They just brought us moose to eat. I'm like, is this legal? I thought maybe they were endangered or something, but they're delicious.
Well, moose are mean anyway, so I don't feel bad.
You know, moose.
Okay. You know what? You're almost done, Kyle. You're almost able to just have a breather. But there's one more thing I want you to talk about. Yeah. There's one more thing I have a question for, because, of course, the winner of the CORSAIR DreamLeague Season 10, the winner of this minor, the first minor of the DPC 2018-2019, makes it to the major, the Kuala Lumpur major. Which one of these teams has the best shot at doing well there?
I actually, after watching the games yesterday, I was very impressed by both Complexity and Tigers.
They both didn't play yesterday. What?
Good try, Kyle. You got a couple more teams you can try.
I'm sorry, I won those games yesterday. I was really impressed by the tenacity of Team RNG. You know,
get me out.
They really held on for dear life, and man, they pushed those creep waves and just stayed in the game.
Yeah, he did.
But honestly, none of those teams are going to win this tournament.
Well, one of them is going to win the tournament.
Not anyone that played yesterday.
Okay, fair enough. So you think it's going to be either Cole or Tigers?
Cole, Tigers. I thought Navi looked good, much better on day one.
But they played yesterday.
But going back to your conversation about home soil,
yeah,
jet lag does play a role in land environments, and Tigers and Cole are going to get better as they age, much like a fine wine.
Damn, dog. I got to disagree with you. I think Navi looks really good. Complexity they squeezed out a win on both those games. I feel like Navi's still a strong contender, although I will say, well, I think Complexity's looking best.
The thing is, Sheaves asked, who's going to look the best at the major? And I think Cole has the most room to grow since they're the newest roster. They're finally playing with Skemberlu. And, of course, Eternal Envy, a lot of experience on the big stage.
Yep.
You know that the more time his mind gets to work.
Moxie, any final words on this one?
Yeah, I'm liking Tigers, man. The drafts have been pretty solid. Been seeing some really good plays coming out. It's that, or I do like Complexity, I'm not going to lie. But you know what?
You gotta disagree with Kyle sometimes.
Yeah, you gotta, or else he just starts getting crazy like this, and it just gets,
No, I'm trying to block your face.
What?
All right,
what is happening?
That's it. It is finally time. Moxie, escort this man out of there. Thomas, play him out.
You can't be.
Thank you so much for joining us. And of course, we'll be your casting prayer for the first series of the day. But for now, we need a break. How are you doing there, Slacks?
I'm great, man. What a little bundles of joy they are.
Yes, they are.
They're really great. I wish they were casting the next series so I can get even more of that nice couple.
I just told you that they were.
Great.
It's a good thing you're listening. This is amazing.
I am having a great time, Sheeps.
Good. You know who's also having a great time? Thomas, can you play in our next guest?
Is he ready?
I do not know.